Hey, how's it going, YouTube? I'm over here with really the first official layout update for the layout. So this layout is going to be the Union Pacific Cascade subdivision, which runs in Oregon. And we're primarily going to be modeling the Cascade Mountains. And along that wall there, we're going to be modeling the Eugene, Oregon area, including the yard and the Amtrak station. So over here, I've been experimenting with the plaster cloth and I'm really liking it, the terrain, as well as the Woodland Scenics risers, as you can kind of see right here. So we got the first kind of scene over here. And then we're gonna be having a scene right here. This is really gonna be based off Oak Ridge, Oregon. However, I'm not gonna be modeling the yard or the town or anything. I just wanna model this one little section, and it's not even on the right part of the layout or the right part in real life. But it's a layout, you can do what you want. And the main reason I'm doing this is, one, for a little bit of urbanization on the layout, because there's really no urbanization at all in most of the parts I'm modeling. So I was just planning to put a house right here. I made this little flat area right here with a piece of foam, and I'm planning to put a small home right here. But the main reason I wanted to do it is because we got some N-scale crossing gates here. For those of you who may have been watching for a while know, I was originally planning on doing a Tehachapi Pass layout, but the loop really wasn't going to fit on this peninsula and be able to run the track going back behind over there. So that was the main reason. If I wanted to do the loop, it would have to be pretty small and pretty tight, which is not something I wanted to have. So, and without the loop, I mean, there's not much of a point modeling Tehachapi, because that's like one of the most famous landmarks of it. You gotta have that for a Tehachapi layout. But I fought an arm and a leg to get these crossings. I have another pair, and I also have a cantilever there somewhere. But open them up here. This is what they look like. These things look really nice. And they're made by NJ International, and there have been, if you're looking for crossing gates, there have been a couple companies. Details West and Showcase Miniatures makes a kit if you're looking for railroad crossings. However, I think NJ International has some of the nicest stuff. I've had some of their stuff in HO scale. I'm really impressed with their crossings, and it's really too bad that they stopped manufacturing it. I called the guy, and they just said that the production in China is just not happening at this point. It's possible to happen again, but who knows? If it does happen again, I definitely want to replace these with the railroad crossings with the lights on both sides. So that's that. They made their last production, I believe, in summer of 2020 before they wrapped up. And at this point, it's looking to be permanent because it's been 4 years, so I wouldn't count on them. So if you're looking for crossings, Details West is probably your best bet. The crossings do look nice, but they do not look as nice as the NJ International ones, at least in my opinion. So that is the main inspiration for this little scene that's going to happen right here. And this is going to be the location of the sighting of Wikipedia. We're going to have Showcase Miniatures signals for the layout. In fact, up here, move this stool, I already got these little straws right here, and those little straws, they've been actually drilled through the layout. I don't know if you can kind of see the straws sticking through. But I plan to have a pair of intermediate signals right here. So, and I knew once all the terrain was going to be in, I really did not want to have to drill through all that. So I'm trying to get this, because I know it's not happening at this point, probably not in the next year, but I want to be ready for it. I want to be ready for the signals so I don't have to do any of that mutilation of the layout just to drill holes in these higher elevated areas. So then we're going to continue along here, and then this is going to be Fraser right here. The reason I wanted to model Fraser is because of the famous 2008 slide that happened. And actually it's one of the biggest, if not the biggest, disaster Union Pacific has ever had to deal with. Fraser was a siding. It was removed by the Southern Pacific to supposedly cut the maintenance costs. But an interesting about it is that they actually left the control points, which I think is kind of neat. And I really like on the north end, I'll link a video down below to a really nice video about the line, especially the portion I'm doing. But I like how the bridge is just kind of growing into the trees there. I think it looks pretty cool, and I want to model something like that. So that's going to be there. And the room is a pretty big mess at this point. I'm not too eager to show it or share it, but for this update we are. I'm going to be extending the table another 4 feet once I clear all that. And once I get that old couch out of here, because after this summer I'm getting rid of that. So I'm going to be working mostly on this portion throughout the summer, and sometime in August or September I plan to move that out, continue the extension, and really bring the layout up to life. So I got a bunch of newspapers here. For the mountains, I ran out. I'm gonna need to get more. The way I get newspapers is you just go to your local corporate-owned grocery store. Like I got Ralph's in my area, and that's owned by Kroger, and they got these magazines full of their weekly sales. And at least as far as I know in California, the sales change on Wednesdays. So on Wednesday you want to go and get a stack of those newspapers, because they got quite a few, because it's Sunday and they were pretty low. So I only got enough to do this portion right here and some of that. So you can tell the ones with the blue stripes looking like these are the new ones. Those are the old ones. But so far, probably went through a good 200 of them to do all this right here. And this road right here, this little platform, I just used a piece of the same mailing box I used to make this tunnel portal. Or not portal, but the walls for it, the retaining walls. And once I get the track through there, I'm gonna cut out another piece and cover up the top. And then I'm gonna finish the whole mountain right here. And that's gonna be the first tunnel of the layout. At the end over there, I'm gonna have a swing bridge, and there's gonna be a tunnel portal there. It's gonna be a brick tunnel portal and another one at the other end. So it kind of transitions into the bridge, and it'll be a little bit nicer instead of just watching a train go straight through the bridge and on. It'll be nice looking at it come through a tunnel and then kind of transverse this part of the layout, because the train's gonna be jumping about around probably 70 to 100 miles. I don't know, I forgot the distance, so somewhere around there. But anyway, yeah, this is gonna be really the first official layout update. And there's going to be more to come this summer, hopefully. And I'm hoping to do videos on working on the layout, doing tutorials, how to make trees and whatnot. So stick around, like, subscribe, share if you'd like. Sorry, I cannot get my words together for jack crap tonight. And I'm trying not to curse on the videos, trying not to say any swear words on it. So yeah, and if you guys like real trains, you guys like rail fanning videos, go ahead and check out F59PHI Train Freak. I'll leave it in I'll leave a link to the channel in the not the comments, the description. I really cannot talk tonight, can I? But I'm gonna leave it in the description, and you guys can go check it out. That's my rail fanning channel. I post all kinds of videos, mostly from the California area or wherever my travels take me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this update, and there will be more to come soon. Hopefully this room will be a little bit more tidy by then. Anyways, take care, YouTube.